Hey y'all, what's up? It's Bree, yes me, and welcome to Her Connection Podcast, a show about women connecting with other women and men through different topics regarding life's challenges, dating, friendships, and of course, some kinky conversation. I'm with my co-host today, Alicia.
Hi.
And we have a special guest and a longtime friend of mine, Shania.
Hey, what's
How
up,
you
y'all?
doing?
I'm good. In the
Oh.
pandemic, drinking some wine.
Yes, we are drinking wine. We're having fun. So today we're putting the spotlight on badass women that get stuff done. So that's pretty much our theme for today.
Okay.
Look, she already.
I'm a bad joint getting something done.
Yes. So, our badass women on the episode today is a talented singer and content creator. She has her own YouTube channel called Chi.theebrand.
Yes, ma'am. Check out the link in my in my bio.
Yes, promote, girl. We have Shania joining us today. So, tell us more about your current projects and other things that you're working on.
Oh, snap. Okay, first I just want to say thank y'all for having me. I'm pressed to be here. I'm really pressed to be here. I want to connect with the sisters. I'm so happy to connect. Don't bring me on the connection to connect. We'll connect. Okay. But no, first
see what you did there. I like that.
You know what I'm saying? If y'all don't know, big ups to Sabria and Alicia. I just want to thank y'all for even putting me on this platform for real. And honestly, sometimes my ebonics get the best of me, excuse me, but
hey,
really,
this is what we're here for. We need more of that.
I'm appreciative. I'm appreciative that you even came up with the platform for us to even be able to connect as women, different races, different everything, especially in a time where they're trying to just do everything and on the internet to skew your opinion. So yeah, there's that. But going into my projects, I just have a lot happening. Honestly, everything that you said, I'm working on my EP right now. So that's one thing. I'm definitely doing a lot of content dropping as far as when it comes to my YouTube. Everything kind of ties into one. So there's a lot of different entities going on. But the biggest picture is really just if one thing you should know about Shania or Shy, I go by Chi.theebrand. Y'all can call me Shy. But one thing you should know is just I'm going to be the biggest advocate for patience and resilience always. And that's my whole brand. So that's the whole thing. Anything that you see that's going to be tied to me when it comes to my music, when it comes to my YouTube content, it's all going to be tied into resilience and patience. I really think that the best things comes with those qualities, and they are required in order for you to be able to excel. So yeah, you'll see bits and pieces of that in my music, bits and pieces of that within my YouTube. I want to take everybody on this journey with me because I think that there's various pieces of my journey that people can identify with.
Yeah, it's so good to relate with other people and stuff like that, especially in a time like this. So I think that's awesome what you're doing. So I'm so proud of you too.
Thanks, girl. Shout out to my friend AB while we're on at More Commas Less Friends, Comma Crazy. Y'all make sure y'all go follow the brand.
Where can we get that?
CommaCrazy.net. My friend AB, this is his brand.
Okay. All right, so we're gonna ask you a few questions about your projects and stuff. So before you even started your YouTube channel and putting out your content, what is something that you underestimated about it, about doing all of that? Was it, so for example, maybe you didn't know how time consuming it was to edit all your videos? What is something that you underestimated that you're that takes a lot, but
yeah. I would definitely say consistency. Editing for sure. You hit the nail on the head.
Don't I know?
All right, put this right here. Let me see. All right, let me add the transition right here. It's come to a point where I have to write my notes down when I want to edit it. Yes. But that is something that it's become fun for me. So the most thing that I definitely underestimated was consistency. I thought that I could just post when I wanted and it would do what it needed to do. Right. Whether that was circulating or causing conversation. And in all actuality, the consistency factor is huge. Constantly, I understand why they say keep the strike while the iron's hot. I've just realize the consistency is a big thing, you know, even dropping every day at 6, you know what I'm saying? Like, people are now expecting, they set that expectation at Wednesday, 6:00, her connection is coming on. So it's like, I didn't realize that I was the one that needed to set the precedent for this is what's happening and this is when it's coming, and I have to keep doing that so y'all know that it's coming here. So that was something I definitely underestimated. But now, you know, I'm right.
Right. You know, you gotta get into the
keep your eyes out.
Okay.
Keep your eyes out. Don't blink. Don't blink. You don't know what's next. They don't even know about this. I'm so excited for this to air.
Another question is, what has been the best thing that has come from you starting your own brand?
The positive feedback. For sure. For sure. I'm definitely one of those people that second guess a lot, just because I honor my intuition, but I care. I'm just a caring person. I don't know if it's because I'm a Pisces or whatever, but like, I just am seriously a lover. So like, the opinions of others and the feelings of others, they don't sway, but they do affect me because I care. So I had to monitor that, because it was like, when I started getting the feedback that I didn't like, it was like, whoa, I cannot let this affect what I'm putting out. Right. But definitely getting that positive feedback set the tone for like, okay, wow, okay, God, you have put something inside of me that I have the attention that it's like, I have to do this. Anything that anybody ever comes to me, I always be like, this is not me, you know, this is 100% not me. Anything that you felt like you got from me in that moment, I promise you, was God putting me on my heart, because I'm a private person. I like the idea of, I'm a family oriented person, but I'm very private as well. So letting people in social media is something that's kind of challenging for me, but I'm an outgoing person. So it's kind of difficult. But that positive feedback of just being like, yeah, it's like, okay, God, so I didn't kind of want to let them know I was cooking noodles today, but somebody was like, oh my gosh, I had to do it all day, and now these noodles look bomb. And I'm like, oh my gosh, okay.
I'm so glad I posted
it. Right, I'm so glad I posted that, like, yes. So there's that.
And I completely get that with you, because I'm still learning how to take the negative as well as I take the positive, because a lot of times we, as creators, we take that negative and we kind of hold on to it more than we do with the positive sometimes. But I'm learning that, okay, this is all a part of the process. Yeah. So without that negative, you would not know whether, I mean, you don't always have to change things, but without that negative, it at least gives you a different perspective.
Exactly.
And it challenges you to think in a different way. So
it makes you be innovative, like, okay.
Right.
And it almost opens your eyes, like, oh wow, so I didn't even know you were paying attention. Yeah. That's like another thing. So that's another thing I had to like turn it in the negative into a positive, like, oh, so you have an opinion, like, oh, you were paying attention. I didn't think nobody was about to pay attention.
Pay attention to me, okay. Right? No, exactly. So it's like, it's also like they say, like, you know, it's all to help you. So it's really just like, now it depends what type of negative feedback, because not all negative feedback is good feedback.
Some people just want to say something.
Some people just want
Twitter
that
fingers,
because they're either haters or they just don't. They just want to be critical, because, you know, their home's not together. So anyway.
Or their vision not coming like how they want.
You just got to make sure that you get it from the right people. Another question. So if you could give someone advice that is looking to start their own business or YouTube channel, what would be something that you would tell them?
Be yourself. Be yourself. Easier said than done.
Yeah.
But honor yourself. Even when at your faults, you know what I'm saying? Nobody's always going to have the right answers. You're not always going to make the right moves, but be intentional with your moves. Like, just try your best.
How can they be more intentional? How would you think?
Really, that time of like meditation and self-analyzing is very important, especially when, like, if you have a team, it's great. If you don't have a team, it's still great.
Yeah.
Because it's going to challenge you either way to really honor your intuition. It's not everybody thought that Beyonce's hit was a hit. You understand what I'm saying? But she had to say, no, this is what I want to put out because this is how I feel about the song. And I'm going to stand by this decision. It takes the person standing by it. I've really realized that being a leader, you have to lead. Like, how are you going to lead and you looking for somebody behind you to help you? You know what I'm saying? It's different to look to your peers or in front of you, but behind you, how are you going to gain anything? They know less than you. You know, they have a different perspective for sure because they're behind you. They can tell you what not to do, but it's like, really, yeah. It's like easier said than done.
It is. No, but
I'm literally doing it every day. Like,
yes.
Okay, I want to do this. Okay, how does and then I have to take the thought. Like, I don't care how nobody would feel about it. Even my mom is my Achilles heel. Like, that's my heart. So anything that her opinion of anything is always replaying in my mind. But I had to box that out because, you know, a parent is going to try to protect you, and when they feel like, you know, they don't know, you know, it's like, you don't know if the iron's hot or not, but I know it's an iron and it could get hot, so stay away. And it's like, as you come into your adulthood and your own womanhood or person, you know, it's like, you just have to honor, like, no, mom, dad, whoever, cousin, best friend, like, no, I know that you don't know if this is hot or not, but I'm telling you, I'm willing to see. Like, for me, this is my journey. Like, or I'm telling you it's not hot, you know, and you're gonna have to trust me because at the end of the day, this is mine. And when I benefit, you will benefit. Right. And if I fall, I'm gonna tell you you're right.
Right.
I might not. I'm gonna try.
But it's good because it's like you're at least saying, okay, I'm cautious. I know what you've taught me. You've raised me a certain way, and I will be cautious about the iron, but I still gotta get my clothes ready.
Exactly.
Like, I gotta get my clothes is ready now. I gotta get them ready. Like, come on, I got to go. So
that's what I'm saying. Got the rings on my shirt right now. Like,
okay, I got to get it done. So it gotta get done. All right. So I'm excited about this segment because we about to play a game.
Oh Lord.
I hate games.
I know. I love when we play games. This game is called She Did That. Okay, so this is a game where I will tell you what invention or contribution each badass woman had in society, and you'll each have to guess the correct answer. So we're in Black History Month, and because Women's History Month is next month, so I just decided let's put it together and let's talk about some Black women.
Alicia, are you just Black or are you biracial?
Mm-hmm. No, I'm just Black. My grandfather is white, but my dad's biracial.
Has anybody ever told you that you have like kind of like an Ethiopian, like, really?
No. I'm first.
Okay, so my first question to y'all, and I'm gonna give it's multiple choice, so I'm gonna give you're gonna love it.
Lord.
All right,
history, so, Jesus.
History.
Take the wheel.
So this woman, this powerful Black woman.
Yeah, Shirley Chisholm. Okay, sorry.
Actually, no, stop. No, let me stop. All right, so she was a powerful anti-slavery speaker, being a former slave herself. She's best remembered. She was best remembered for her "Ain't I a Woman" speech given in 1851 at the Women's Rights Convention. Harriet Tubman A. Harriet Tubman A.
Right? Why are you laughing?
Sojourner Truth B. And C. Ida B. Wells Barnett.
I'm gonna say
it's Ida B. Wells.
Ida.
No.
It was Sojourner Truth.
Yes, I know Sojourner Truth.
I know it won't A. I know it won't A.
It was Sojourner Truth. Yeah, like if y'all get A, I'm gonna be weak.
First of all,
because like, what did y'all learn? Like,
dang,
I know they teach us white history in school, but
we should have known it was Sojourner Truth. She said, "I ain't." She was telling the truth. Sojourner Truth was telling all the truth.
But anyway, I'm gonna go over who Ida B. Wells is. She was an advocate for equal education for African Americans and the founder of NAACP.
That I knew she was important. Yep. Thank you, Miss Wells. Shout out to Miss Wells.
People I'm saying are important.
Right, hold on, wait. Harriet.
I knew
did
she
y'all
did
see the Harriet
something.
Tubman movie?
Yeah.
Oh, I seen it. That was good.
So bomb.
I love that movie. That
joint was so bomb. I watched it twice.
Oh, yeah. It was good.
She said not good enough to watch it twice. I don't know.
It was twice. It was good the first
kind of long.
She freed slaves, some she
freed them.
Yeah, she can't save everybody.
Listen, you couldn't. Okay.
The bottom line was can't.
Right.
Ooh, I'll never get over it. It was like she said something about I would have saved 1,000 more if they only knew they were slaves.
Oh.
Yeah, I was like, I'm serious. Period.
Dropped the bar.
All that stuff, I ain't hearing it.
Oh my god.
She was dropping bars.
They're trying to put her like on a dollar bill or something.
The
$20
bill, right?
bill.
$20, $20.
Yeah,
Disrespectful. They should have put her on the 50. It's fine.
Right.
Joe trying to get that set up. All right, second question.
I know, right? Dang.
The first female self-made millionaire. Come on now, I just gave you. Self-made millionaire. She built her business on the products that she developed. Largest African American business in the nation, employed thousands of African American women and sold hair care products and cosmetics. A. Madam C.J. Walker. B. Shirley Chisholm. Or C. Rosa Parks.
It was definitely Madam C.J. Walker.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, it was Madam C.J. Walker. Shirley Chisholm.
I wanted someone to say Rosa Parks. I wanted someone to say Rosa Parks. I was going to
I should have said Rosa Parks. I should have been a troll and been like,
Who
Rosa.
was B? I never heard of B before. Did you say
Shirley, you know who
Chisholm?
Shirley Chisholm is? Shirley Chisholm, she was the first, she was one of the first Black women in Congress,
Oh.
right?
Mm-hmm. Shirley
Yes,
Chisholm
ma'am.
she was an American politician, educator, and author. She became the first Black woman elected in the United States Congress.
I'm trying to tell you, I did my fifth grade.
Did you do yeah, I was about to say,
Yes,
did you do a report on her?
Oh,
You remember?
Because guess who I was?
Find out it was in fourth.
what
Guess
did you do?
Wait, who did you do?
You did Rosa Parks.
No,
Oprah.
she did a boy. Oh, I thought she did a boy. Who did a boy?
I did.
Somebody did a one with the mustache. I don't remember. Somebody did one with the mustache.
I don't know.
You did Oprah?
Yeah. It was
Who is
like
Zaria?
someone that you were. It was for it was Black History Month, and you had to do a someone who made history. I said Oprah made history.
Segment.
So this
Oprah, if
one,
you see this, we love you. All respect. Seriously, you opened the doors. Thank you.
She did. She really did.
We love you. We're laughing, but all respect, please.
Yes.
Call me
Look,
back when you join her connection. Don't forget that I was on the segment where we uplifted you.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah. So this
It's
one.
like, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So Madam C.J. Walker, Shirley Chisholm, and y'all know what Rosa Parks did. She said no. No, stop.
She said no.
She said, I said what I said.
She said what she said,
No.
and she ain't gonna say it again.
You sure didn't say it again. She didn't say it again. If you look at the movie, she was like, no.
All right. So this woman made the heater. She took it upon herself to design a natural gas fueled, new and improved heating furnace, and gave birth to the thermostat. So yeah. So A, Lewis Latimer. B, Mary Van Britton Brown. Or C, Alice H. Parker.
B.
A, B, or C? B? All right, what you say?
I'm gonna say C.
Okay, I think
It's
she might be
C.
right. I was about to say.
Alice H.
It was
Parker.
just
And this woman went to Howard University.
okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Turn up.
Yeah.
H.U.
Yeah. I was
Which
gonna
HU?
say, I was
The
gonna
real
say it, but I was like, wait, no, I'm not gonna say it.
Let me not start no controversy.
We respect all
The
of
real HU, if you're here, come.
Yeah, stand up, come to the altar. All right, so Lewis Latimer was a man, so I'm glad none of y'all chose.
Yes, because I was like, I feel like I've heard Latimer.
He
He
created
Latimer. Stop.
he worked with Edison on the light bulb.
right.
Mary Von Britton Brown, this is my girl right here. She created the security unit, the first woman to create a security unit.
Dang,
And let me tell you her story. Hold up. This is so Black womanish. She said, so she spent many nights at home alone in Queens, New York, while her husband was away. She felt unsafe, and with high crime rates in her neighborhood, on top of that, police were unreliable and unresponsive. Oh, what a coincidence!
I wonder what changed since then.
She created a device that would help her put her mind at ease. So when Brown invented a system that used a camera that could slide into and look through 4 peepholes in her front door. The camera's view would then appear on a monitor in her home, so she could survey any potentially unwanted guests. Ain't that such a Black woman thing? Like,
she legitimately made the first
security unit, and it said at the end, it says, so home security systems commonly used today took various elements from her design.
Yeah,
she was the first woman in history. Look, she said, I'm not safe, and I'm not gonna leave it to y'all to make me feel safe. So let me go in the back and do this myself.
She was like, let me go ahead and get these wires
and get look.
Right. She was trailing things under the electronic.
I'm saying that is such a black woman.
Jane, what's her name again?
Oh, her name was
Maven. What'd you say? I'm sorry.
It was Mary.
Mary Von
Britton Brown.
Yeah, Mary Von Britton Brown.
Yes.
Oh, okay, Mary Von Britton Brown.
4 whole names. Yes. She Queens, New York.
You know what, Mary? Shout out to you, because now we got the ring. We have the ring. Oh, yeah. We have what's the other thing?
The pad.
Yes,
the
pad.
Sorry, what? I thought you were just talking about all just like inventions of Black women. Yeah, Black women made the first pad. Or something.
We did?
Yeah, girl.
Y'all, we were amazing for real. It's like sometimes I just forget, like we really made the traffic light, the light, like we did it. We really have with our bare hands.
The Black man worked with Edison, but of course Edison took the credit for it. But a Black man really made so Edison made. I'm so like hyped right now, and I think it's the wine.
I think it is the wine.
Edison made the light bulb. You feel me? Okay, but it took Lewis to make a lasting light bulb.
Yeah.
Bruh, this black man was like, it ain't working. You need to do this, bruh. And he did it. Now we got light.
And now, let there be light.
Because we would all be in the dark right now.
Shout out to our culture.
I just love us.
I really do. We're magical.
Black History Month, everybody.
I know.
All right, so now we're gonna move on to talk about, speaking of Black men. Not all of them are good. Yeah. So let's just move on right here.
Oh, I love Black men. Society.
I do love our Black men.
We love Black men.
Oh, just like anything. Not all Black women are good.
Right.
That's
Black
true.
women. We might need to. Y'all.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I love our Black men. Oh no.
It's okay. Let me stop before we be in the shade room. Everybody becoming fresh. Like y'all hate y'all.
Because I know. Oh no. I love me a Black man.
I do love a Black man.
He can be mixed or whatever. He can be whatever. But Black men got
that's all I'm saying.
Cause you said like you go both like anyway.
I dated somebody outside of my race for a second.
Do I know?
You might. All
right, we don't have to talk.
You might know him actually.
Girl, don't give me this starting.
First of all, we're not dropping any names.
No, we're not.
We're gonna say it was not a good relationship.
Yeah, you gotta stay away.
But it wasn't because of the race. Let it show. Let the record show everybody. It wasn't because of the race.
She's trying to give all the disclaimers. Look, it is
listen, because TMZ will eat us up.
I love how she giving us all this credit.
I'm trying to tell you.
Like we just feel like the Breakfast Club.
Oh, you must not know. What? Oh, I am the manifestation. Like B Simone might be the manifestation queen, but that's like
I did not know.
No, she dropped a whole book that was like, this is the manifestation.
I did hear. Oh yeah.
Remember,
there was things about that book though.
Yeah, it was a lot of controversy, like with
the
writing of it. But like,
hey, you live and you learn.
Yeah, for real. Because I mean, we honestly don't know what even. I just know I still see her flourishing, so it's like I don't want to put my mouth on the situation.
I'm gonna be honest with you. If we being real, idea hasn't been made before.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's true.
For her, that situation had to come about. It was like, you think you're the only person to ever say that she manifested something? Come on now.
Yeah.
I couldn't see her doing that. She's it could have comedy. Like she's like, I don't really see that in her. She's so upfront.
Yeah, like I'm for Black women winning, so I'm
facts.
10
toes behind Black women.
Yeah. Speaking of Black women, let's move on. So I don't know if y'all heard of Kevin Samuels. Now we're gonna talk about masculine energy. Right? Have y'all heard of that? Now, what is your definition when you hear that a woman has masculine energy? What do you think that means about her? What do you think?
Nisha, you want to go first? What'd you say?
I was just gonna say that she's very dominant.
I agree. I would say that she's like, not just dominant. Maybe I see that
in what aspects?
You know, there's a difference between like being assertive and being dominant. And that's why I agree with Alicia. It is something that's like the masculine energy comes from a dominance. And it's like, if you want to be dominant, then you don't need a man. Because it's just only because, you know, and I'm probably going to get whatever, but I really was raised that like a woman is supposed to be, a young lady is supposed to be a lady. You know what I mean? It's not that we're supposed to be, you know, woe is me, oh my God, I can't do anything. But it's like, you're supposed to have a softness about you. You're supposed to be able to carry your piece and be a dainty woman and be a woman. You know, it's not even about like cooking and cleaning. It's just like, you know, some cleavage every now and then, being able to know you're sexy. No, literally just being able to know you're sexy, knowing where you're flourishing. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's different. And I think that is a big problem. And it's because we have people that have advocated for us who are coming out that are being our voice. You know, I don't want to say our voice, but you have the City Girls and the Cardi B's and the Megan Thee Stallions that, you know, say those things that kind of are in our brain that we don't really say out loud. So it's like, yeah. But then on the other aspect of that, now we have the men that's like, oh, that's what you think. That's how you be. That's how you da-da-da-da. So you have to even channel that of like, yes, I'm human and I think like this and I dance and I do that, but at the same time, you're not going to treat me any kind of way. You know, I'm still a lady. I'm still a woman. I want you to open my doors. I want you to be kind. I want you to speak to me in a certain manner. I don't want you to talk to me like I'm a dude. I want you to talk to me like you understand that if you say something at a different tone, I might cry. I might. And it's not because I'm sensitive. It's because like, dang, I'm like a lady. Why are you talking to me like I'm like you? Like it's a problem for real. Like, whoa, I wouldn't raise up to you like that. Like I don't call you no bees and all this extra. Like don't come at me. But I do think that is what it is. It's a dominance. Alicia hit it right on the head.
So that was gonna be my next question is, could that backfire in a relationship having masculine energy? So I do like how you already answered that question, because it's like, I get it. Yeah, I'm totally down with that. A woman should be, I mean, of course it's up to her, because nowadays it's like you gotta be, you know, there's so many different types of women out there. Yeah. So, you know.
Yeah, I love the way that you're going about this right now. I really love
trying to be all inclusive, like
so many different variables of women now.
Yeah, so I mean, I feel like everybody deserves love.
Same with men. The one, you know, they got theirs too. We got ours, you know.
Right. And so the reason I brought that up is because this man named Kevin Samuels, he on Instagram is supposed to be an image consultant. And so he'll talk to women that will get on his Instagram live with him, and they'll ask him for image advice. Because
is he a little bit not fair, but he's like a little bit lighter than me, and he has bald head.
He a little darker than me. But yeah, so this guy, he gives this very blunt advice to women. And so, for example, like they'll come on his show and be like, well, I just want to know why. A lot of them are asking because they're trying to seek men. Seek a man or whatever. And he's telling
I know who you're talking about. Sorry. I literally
you do? So great.
I only saw one snippet of him and he was reading somebody, but go ahead.
Yes, you know, this man, he'll talk to women and he'll be on there like going off, and he'll like cut women off that he's not feeling their vibes and stuff like that. But some women, of course,
like in the middle of the live, like he just be like, I don't want to hear you, like you're talking nothing.
Exactly. And he'll do that type of stuff. So I'm just like, you know, for you to be an image consultant being very,
first of all, I've only watched one live and that just tarnished his image to me, because I don't like that. That, I mean, Mr. Samuels, I would love to have a conversation. I'm
Not
sure. Listen,
Mr.
if you want to join,
Samuels.
listen, I'll come back on her connection and we can talk. But you don't tear somebody. Somebody needs the real. Like, I get that. We all need the real. Don't try to sugarcoat nothing. We need that. And sometimes you do need the real from the opposite sex. Like, no, you're trash. You need to get it together. But it's like, you're online. You understand. If you really understand your power of where you are, putting a woman in a position of telling her, like, you're not enough on live media. Yes, she made the choice. Yes, she made the choice. But it's like, as a man, it's like, where's your compassion?
Right.
As to know a woman, how are you going to be an image consultant? You're supposed to know women. And the first thing about women, we're nurturers. We are nurturers. That already means that we're emotion based. Like,
and a lot of these are Black women. So it's like, you should have some sympathy. Like Shania said, she should have some type of sympathy for our Black women, because we should have that same sympathy for our Black men. So I'm just like,
exactly, because Black men want the sympathy.
And let's
talk about it. And we don't get it. It's fine. I love my Black man. I really do. But it's like, when you bring up something like him, like, he's the type of man that if we were to say something, I mean, I don't know. My bad. I'm sorry, Mr. Samuels. But it just seems like he's like the type of person where if we were to come against a Black man being like, no, y'all not doing this, he'd be like, hey, y'all, like, whoa, sir. You cannot attest to me.
And he got grown kids. Right. Didn't you say he got kids, Alicia?
2 daughters, which is crazy.
Right, grown women. I know, right? God was like,
his daughters don't listen to him. I want y'all to know that right now. His daughters do not listen. They might listen to him to a certain extent, but they don't listen to everything he say, because they know that what was going on in that household. But that's not my business.
But that ain't my business.
Because it's not my business. It's really not.
But I'm a mind my business.
But I am, because I'm not in a relationship. So God, you know what you're doing on my end.
Look, we all in the same boat.
Happy and healthy. I want happy, healthy,
and flourishing. Hey, we 20. We in our prime. Okay. So anyway, he's basically saying, like, being too independent is negative, because he says, successful and confident and high achieving men want a feminine, what do you call that? Somewhat passive woman. So I'm just like, men are like, they're scared of independent women. Like, women that got their stuff together, women that they want the man, and Absolutely. He may have his own too, but she got her own too, so they kind of like,
right, he's intimidated.
Level. Why does that man though? He sees her as, like, I don't want to say a threat, but it's like,
no, it is. It's scary.
Woman, why is it so scary to them? Like, I mean, obviously, we don't know the answer, but why do you think?
No, I know. I mean, I'm not a man, so I don't know. I don't know, because I'm not a man. But I mean, my literal, like, my highest guess is, like, no, serious. And a Super Scent. Do y'all know Super Scent?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Did y'all see the video she just dropped the other day? And she was like, you're either intimidated by me or you're motivated. You got to pick, because I'm a boss. So you either going to raise up,
right,
or you going to feel inferior. And I felt that. I really felt that, because it's like, it takes a man who is threatened by a woman's power means that he hasn't come into his own. That's real talk. I don't care what anybody says. There's no man that could come to me and try to be like, you need to simmer down. Sir, you need to raise up.
See, that's the thing.
Like, huh?
Like, no, I'm not gonna dial it down.
You want me to dim my light and be calm so you can look like shine. You're this? No. Right. If you can't raise up, then you're not the one.
If that hurts.
Go ahead.
If that hurts your ego, then you need a bigger ego.
I got a big ego.
That's probably why men find, like, no offense, but weaker females that are not,
I was gonna say that.
Yeah.
So once you be like,
I wasn't gonna be the one to say it.
I don't care. Well, yeah, she can do that. Oh, I don't want to fight with him, girl. He can just go ahead, like, oh, he can? Mine can't. He sure can't. I'm not nobody mama, but he already know what the conversation will be if he decides to make that choice.
And that's one thing that I'm not gonna do, is be somebody's mom.
I'm not raising you. If you don't know right from wrong, if you don't think that, if you can't sit down and really think about, if I make this decision, how will this affect somebody else? One, you don't need to be in a relationship, or two, you don't need to be in a relationship with me. How about you can go be in a relationship, but you can be in a relationship with me? Like,
and I feel like they Oh, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. You feel like what? I wasn't even saying anything important.
I just feel like that men swear up and down they want this independent boss woman,
Till
but
they
then they get her, and they
girl schedule
busy,
got trust issues. All of a sudden, they don't really know.
They got
really
trust issues. They are so
like what?
What you doing? All this,
like,
it's just like y'all swear. Right, like y'all swear y'all want this independent woman, and then you get her, and it's like you want to. They
don't know how to be about it.
The sole provider, but you ain't like what you providing.
They be shook when it's like I don't really need anything from you, honestly.
Like, you hear right, but that's the thing.
I need love, attention, and affection, honesty.
And I think a lot of men get that confused is that they look at it as, you know, like, oh, you supposed to be doing for me. No, you're supposed to elevate me. Like,
exactly.
I shouldn't. I mean, I'm for me. I don't care to need you financially. I want the whole point of me getting with you is to, you know, help me, you know, well, not mentally, but like, you know,
elevate.
Elevate me mentally, like yes, like spiritually,
exactly right.
And stuff like that. But well, in some people they'll take mentally, like you got problems, like
yeah,
go
exactly.
to a therapist.
Yeah,
like
my bad.
No, I don't need that. But
it's OnlyFans. There's so many avenues to get a quick band. To get a quick money. Like if you think I'm with you for some bread, then you need to get yourself together. Like,
but hey, that's
disrespectful to me. It's like, why would you think that I would even? I don't need you to come buy me Gucci sweatsuits. I need you to be like, how are we about to budget? Like, let's grow. I need somebody that wants to excel.
Like, let's do something great. Like I was good before you. I'm gonna be good after you. Both of y'all can agree with me. Like now at our ages, we already know a lot of men in our age bracket or age range right now is not it. Because their goals and then it's a whole different path right now.
It's very short term.
They're thinking
very short term. It's like they don't even realize how short term it is. It's very short term.
And they're thinking so with their
wrong head.
Yes. No, she's right. They think
wrong
head. And they don't think like, but they know that eventually they're gonna want that woman, but they want that woman to wait for them until they finish doing what they're doing. No, sir.
No, I will excel and I'm going to elevate. And I'm sorry that I had to do this without you because I didn't want to do it without you.
Right.
So watch me.
That's what they don't really understand. Women don't. A woman who really likes you, and you are subpar, she's like tearing herself from you. Like, oh my God, you have so much potential. I thought.
Facts, Alicia. Oh,
you're
God.
Yes.
It'd be nice. It really do because you want him to win so bad, and it's
so bad, and you have so much belief, and then one day you wake up, you're like, he doesn't care. He doesn't care,
and you gotta like wake up one day, and you're just like,
he don't want it as bad as me.
Like, yes, he doesn't want this the way I want this. Look, we talking.
It's okay. Lip service. We gotta get Angela Yee on here, Angela.
So, since Valentine's Day, I mean, we're going to be dropping this after Valentine's Day. Wait a minute. Hold on. Something, Shania. Tell us something.
What?
Oh, you have plans?
You have a Valentine's?
Oh, what? No.
Okay.
All right. She's over here smirking.
Nobody has asked me to be their Valentine. So, I am my own Valentine. Exactly. God is my Valentine. I'm my own Valentine. I'm happy. And you want to be my Valentine. It would be the time to make it known while I'm listening. Not to be that person that's like, while I got my attention. I'm just saying that, I'm on her connection. I'm dropping an EP. I'm about to be doing YouTube content. So if you're gonna have to be okay with time management after this Valentine's. So
Dang, Shania, well, since you pressuring me, do you want to be my Valentine? I'm gonna wait till this is over. Goodness.
Oh my gosh. You sent this for me, right? Oh my God.
I did.
Oh, okay.
Nah, you know I do it big.
You the best Valentine. Look at these jewels she sent me. Versace.
Nah, look on your front porch. Nah, let me stop. She gonna see some dirt.
I sent you a bouquet. I sent you an edible arrangement.
Look, the neighbors must have got it. My bad. She ain't gonna see nothing there.
She gonna get that.
All right.
Alicia, you didn't get my balloons?
Oh, I'm sorry. Next
Girl,
year.
I don't know.
Next year I got you, right? Like,
Girl, the UPS people been playing.
right. I owe you. I sent you I owe you in the mail.
Yeah.
Alicia, do you have any affirmations for us today?
Okay. Let me see.
Give me my affirmation, sister. Yes, please.
Okay, so I guess these are like for all, well, of course, all the women that want to start their own business, not businesses, or businesses.
Listen,
More.
7 streams of income.
Yeah.
The average billionaire. That's why I raised my hand. The average billionaire has 7 streams of income. That's what's written. So
I did not
my
know
bad.
that.
I'm down for that.
No, yeah.
I don't know.
So, never say, why don't I never have enough clients or money, but do say incredible abundance is my chosen reality. I deserve the finest life has to offer. I've created the perfect business for myself, and whatever I could dream up for my business, I can achieve.
I like that.
I like that.
Whatever I dream for my business, I can achieve. What was another one? I'm sorry.
I've created the perfect business for myself.
Yeah,
So
I've created the perfect business for
others, just
myself.
for yourself. Yeah.
And all right, so we're at the end of the road, but I wish we could keep this going. I know we're gonna have to get you back on here.
I'm
No,
coming
of course.
back.
We're gonna have
I'm
to get you
coming
back.
back.
This is fun.
Y'all gonna have me back? Will y'all have me back?
Yay, girl. And we're gonna have to return.
So listen, manifest it out, because I sure did create a business that is tailored to what Alicia said.
Yes, and I'm here for it, and that's the thing. I feel like we need to support more of our Black businesses and stuff.
We
like
do.
that.
You know, it really takes people being on the same page and really wanting to help people excel.
Right.
Like, and not being like, well, what is it going to take away from me? Like, really understanding that me bringing this chair to my table, not just to anybody, you know, because some people don't deserve a seat at your table, but like bringing this chair will benefit not just the person, it will benefit me. Right. It's like you do it in a kind heart and it benefets you.
Yes. Ooh, and I just want to end it there because I love that. That was a good way to end it.
Thank y'all for having me.
All right, y'all. Thank you so much, Shania, for joining us today to have Girls Talk.
I love y'all.
Girl.
Shania, did you shout out like your page? Like,
I'm getting there.
Oh my gosh, you guys, follow me on Instagram, Chi.theebrand, Chi.theebrand. Brand. You know, follow my clothing page. I got a lot loading. My website's loading right now. I got a lot of YouTube content coming out. Subscribe to my YouTube. Y'all gonna see Sabrina and Alicia on my YouTube sooner than later, probably. So, I mean,
Girl,
be on the lookout. Like I said, don't blink. I'm so serious.
Look.
Don't blink with her connection. Don't blink on Chi.theebrand, because we got a lot.
Send us comments and questions to herconnectionpodcast@gmail.com and follow us on her_connection on Instagram and Twitter, where we post every time there's a
Lotto.
that drops every other Wednesday at 6 a.m. Bye, y'all.
Bye for my gift.